Yes, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. The way I am thinking, it does not mean you will also think that way. Everybody has the way they understand their thing. Yes, just like with information we are hearing right now, the rumor speculating around the social media is that there is a particular old couple who is a member of Queen Naomi's church. They stormed into Queen Naomi's apartment at Royal Mansion, Akure Mansion, house in Akure, sorry, to at least to have word with Queen Naomi. And this is what they have to say. They say this couple has been married for over, let's say they have married for over 65 years. Yes, and they had their ups and downs. And they decided to come and share with Queen Naomi the thing and things she would consider why she's considering whether to return to Kabiyesi or not. I think this will also serve as educating to all of us here, because if this what this couple told Queen Naomi, if it is true, if it's actually true, then we have one or two things to learn from it. Divorce is never an option. Yes, we know, but in some situation, your life and the life of your son is more important. We all know that Tadenikawo is Kabiyesi's first son, and there has been a lot of competition with this boy, even as little as he is. Now, it may interest you to know that that palace might not be safe for Tadenikawo, provided that these women are around, are involved. And now, Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi are not seeing things from the same direction. Even before this crash now that they have, we've heard that over the time, Queen Naomi would beg Kabiyesi, please, let me go and live with this boy abroad, because the palace is not safe. And Kabiyesi will always insist, I'm a man, I'm a king, my word stand, my authority stand. And because Queen Naomi is a very respectful woman, she would want to comply with what Kabiyesi is saying. Now, this couple, they said they stormed into Akure house. They started telling Queen Naomi that marriage, of course, is not a do or die affair. That them have been married happily for over 65 years. And they can tell Queen Naomi, this is what Queen Naomi has to know about marriage. But divorce is never an option. That Queen Naomi should consider giving Kabiyesi a chance. Even if Queen Naomi does not really love Kabiyesi anymore. Yeah, they said Queen Naomi look up to this couple, that she used to look up to this couple because they have been married, and over the times, all the times they have been coming to her church, there was never an issue. She has never settled any issue between them, and this couple are still so much in love that there is no way the man will go and the woman will not go with him. So they said the couple started telling Queen Naomi their life story, how they got married, and at the first 3 years of their marriage, it was hell. It was shaking, like, because they never dated. You know, all these olden days, our parents, they used to marry a virgin. Both the men and women, they might just be a virgin, and they would just get married without dating, without courting, so that they had their differences. That the first 3 to 4 years of their life was hell. In fact, they said the woman even told Queen Naomi that exactly what Kabiyesi is doing is what the man was doing. That the man loved women then. That the man loved women because he was so wealthy that he can afford any woman. In fact, that the reason why the man even married her was that she was not like other girls, that she was so reserved, and she was so calm, and she was so prayerful, that the man used to come that period. You know, that time the church was not that much, there was no much Christianity, but the woman, at least the time, that was the starting point of Christianity. They said the woman was so dedicated, and the man, looking at her behavior to that of the other girls, it was totally different. So the man decided to get married to her. But all of a sudden, the man started misbehaving. So the man married her because she was reserved, and he wants to keep her. But why he goes ahead to flaunt with other ladies? You know, it's not as if those olden days there were no hookup girls or anything, but they used to do their own. Maybe under the mango tree, under Udara tree, there were still some hookups. I don't know what they used to call it that time. So they said the woman was telling Queen Naomi it was so challenging at that she, at a point, that she said she had her first baby, and the man was still doing like that. At a point, she wanted to leave the marriage. She was so fed up. In fact, that she now hated the man, that at a point that she cannot even look at the man, that each time she sees her husband, she will feel so bad. She will feel so, the temper will rise in her, and at times she will feel like carrying her bag and run back to her father's house. And at last, everything, all these things, they came and went, and now they are living happily ever after. That what she did was that she went into prayers. Yes, she went into prayers. She gave herself some time. Like, even though she knew she didn't have feelings for this man again, she doesn't like this man again, but she had to go into prayers for some time and seek what will come out of it. But after some time, lo and behold, that with time the man changed. That all those women who the man even were chasing, were going after, all of them stopped coming by themselves. That the man even went as far as going to marry, like, that period, anyone can marry as many wives as possible. You understand? So that her own is that she was not even jealous of the wives. She doesn't even want to marry alone, because she knows that it's a tradition of a man to marry as many as possible. But at a point that all these women left, even the man stopped going after women, and all the feelings begin to come back. That she gave time. That if she had decided to rush it the way she wanted to rush it and say she would be going back to her father's house, that they wouldn't have been here now. But when they reunited again, the man totally changed after she went into prayer. Now, let me relate this to what Paropo told Queen Naomi, that she should give Kabiyesi time. I don't know another person, whether Iya Nifa told Queen Naomi, give Kabiyesi time. Give Kabiyesi time. Do not rush. Maybe with time. So you see that this man's marriage with his wife was related a bit with that of Queen Naomi, even though it was in the olden days. Though the difference is that they said the woman does not leave the man's house at all. She feels like she wants to go back, but she doesn't leave. But Queen Naomi's own is that any small thing, she don't carry her bag waka. Now 21st century we dey, no be person go dey man house come dey suffer, dey cry. Everybody go just find their way they go. But at that olden days, it's a very shameful thing to leave your husband's house and return to your father's house. So that made the woman stay. But in as much as she stayed, she said she never even allowed that man to touch her for the complete how many days that she was there, mourning her love for the man, that she just wants to leave that man completely. So they are now advising Queen Naomi that what it requires is patience and time. Queen Naomi should just give time to this thing and see how it is going to turn out to be. That her uncle that is telling her to divorce this Kabiyesi will not be there tomorrow for her. That he has his own family. That even though we know things has gotten to the worst, that it's now the thing is now looking like his life and death, because Queen Naomi's emotions is involved, mental order is involved. So, but she has to stay and fight it. People were reacting to this and say, oh, Papa and Mama, go and sit down. That has been olden days method. This is 21st century. No one wants to buy in marriage. But provided that Kabiyesi is not raising his hands on Queen Naomi, don't we think this advice that this couple gave Queen Naomi is the best? Time. Only time can tell. Only time can heal. But now, the thing that is now making it difficult is that Queen Naomi's family are thinking that because Queen Naomi is a woman, that her time is going. What if Kabiyesi does not change? What if Kabiyesi, after Queen Naomi must have given all the time to repent and do this, now come and become worse and now put Queen Naomi in a state that they will now start blaming themselves? Oh, if we had known, we would have pulled this woman out of this marriage. Oh, if we would have known. That stage of had I known, it is not a good thing. So right now there is confusion in the life of Queen Naomi, as this couple that she respects so much has stormed her house to explain things to her, encourage her to give time to this thing. But then it is the reaction of Queen Naomi when Kabiyesi comes out from seclusion will determine the next step that we follow, because right now we don't really know what is going inside Queen Naomi's mind. But to the best of my knowledge, the feelings I am getting is that Queen Naomi does not even want to continue with this marriage, and there is nothing anyone can tell Queen Naomi that will make her change her mind. Please subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all these are alleged information. I'll be right back.